Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel FIFA World Cup gameplay video game England versus Argentina. Let's go, full match video gameplay, England lineups.
Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Okay, interesting.
Alvarez, Romero,
Paredes shifted upfield.
Anderson, White, Bellingham, Anderson,
Aim forwards.
Senesi,
Paredes.
McAllister,
Moved on forwards. He's beaten Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The job done.
Senesi,
Simeone. And here's Palacios. It's really well cleared.
Gordon, Senesi,
Tagliafico. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Romero,
Anderson cuts out the pass. White. And it's Kane.
Bellingham,
And here's Kane. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That is good strength. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Palacios. Palacios. Is the shot on? Romero.
Palacios really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Stones.
Anderson, Gahey,
Played towards the other side. White.
Stones.
Rice. And it's White. Great run on the overlap here. White tries across.
Romero.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Simeone was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Simeone. Oh, he's been flattened there. Bellingham gets rid without sophistication. Palacios.
Bellingham.
And it's played forward.
Anderson. Spence.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. So who's he picking out? No way through, so back it comes. Foden. Can he finish? That's Simeone. Argentina starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Now it's Simeone. Stones gets across to intercept that. Spence. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's been slipped through. Rice. And it's White. Foden. Foden finds himself offside. Musso sends that a long way. Tagliafico. Simeone. It's anyone's ball now. No foul, says the referee. That's been won straight back. Senesi goes on a charge down the left. Can he get onto this? Looking to break at pace. Gordon. Tagliafico. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And here's McAllister. That's tidy. And here's McAllister. But he's having a shot! He'll try to... Oh, that is asking for trouble. England have a free kick. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Romero. Simeone. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Simeone. He can get that clear. McAllister. Thinks one through. Romero looking to get on the end of this. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Crunching tackle. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Tagliafico. He's in plenty of space here. There's his chance to lead the counter. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. And it's Bellingham. Picks it up out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McAllister. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rice. And he goes cross-field. White. England do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Ah, he's given it away! Spence. Oh, that's a nice ball. Real chance here! Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rice. Spence. Spence goes on a run down the left wing. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Romero. Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Spence. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Forwards. Gordon. Anderson. He's going to be disappointed with that. Senesi. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. Gehi. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Spence. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He is just caressing the ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alvarez. Simeone, and it's lofted through here. Now that's well seen too. Gehi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Alvarez!
White gets good distance on it. Romero. Lovely bit of skill. Could try cutting inside here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And they could break here. And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! McAllister. Simeone. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Receives it in a good position here. Alvarez, and he's gone backward here. Argentina. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Palacios. And here's Alvarez. Foden. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Clearly not happy with that. Simeone. Lobbed in behind. And that has been clubbed away. Here's McAllister. Alvarez! This time, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Palacios clearly knew where that was falling. He would be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McAllister. Romero. Simeone. Proves too strong. Kane, oh, good spread. He can run onto that. Foden. Palacios. McAllister. Romero. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gordon. Good take, and is he in? And it's Rice. Well timed, excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. White. Bellingham. Palacios. McAllister. Great work on the overlap. That's not going to find its target. Out to the left it goes. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed.
Gordon, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gehi cuts it out. And it's Kane. And here's Foden. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. Palacios shifted upfield. Clipped into space. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Gordon. Bellingham. And here's Kane. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. White. Can he latch on to this? Cleared without complication. Palacios. Palacios. And here's Alvarez. And it's McAllister. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. McAllister. Romero. That is lovely. Palacios. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Palacios. Well read. And danger is averted. Spence, gently done. Moved on forwards. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Spence wins the duel this time. White. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's played forward. Palacios. Taliafico. Palacios. Stones gets the interception. Bellingham. Foden. Stones. Foden. White. Stones. White. White forwards and with intent. Palacios. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Foden. Spence. Stones. Stones gently done. White. And it's played forward. Kane. Good chance here! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. Simeone. Now it's Palacios. He is through here. Alvarez providing an outlet on that flank. Rice. McAllister. Anderson gets over and intercepts. Gehi. Rice. Kane. Foden made out towards the right wing. That's very neat. And here's Kane. Kane. He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it physical.
Kane clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
England ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Paredes calmly anticipates. Rice.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Paredes. Tagliafico shifted upfield.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Foden. And here's Kane. Now it's Gordon. Gordon played out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Palacios. Rice. Gordon. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Spence's cross. Romero. McAllister. Palacios. Senesi, aim forwards. Applies the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Bellingham. Anderson. And here's Kane. Kane played through into space. Lovely feet. Foden. And here's Bellingham. And here's Foden. Foden! It's Rice. Spence. Now it's Rice. Rice. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Time for a change in personnel. Senesi. Paredes. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kane. White wants to get on the end of this. Senesi. Paredes. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. White. Bellingham. White. Anderson. Simeone. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foden. Alvarez. Decent chance! Rice. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Anderson. White.
Bellingham.
White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. Russo gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Simeone. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Nice physical challenge. Tagliafico. And that is out of play. Oh, that's nice. And it's Messi. Paredes. Played out wide. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Has a look and plays it forward. Palacios. Paredes shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi plays it short. And it's Paredes. Tries a shot! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Spence. Messi. Palacios. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Gordon. And he cuts out the supply. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! It's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Palacios, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Romero forwards and with intent. Spence. Stones. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Romero. Stones. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Rice. Yehi. Spence. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Yehi. Anderson. Yehi. Spence. Oh, red, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aim forwards. Simeone chasing after it. Rice, Bellingham, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, played out to the right. Romero looking to hit the byline here. And it's Messi. Stones gets it clear. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. Tries a measured ball. That's a goal kick. And it's played forward. Messi. Paredes. Messi. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. That's a good run down the left. And here's Gordon. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Time and again they are repelled. Chance here to counter. Oh, terrible. And he shoots! They scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, there was to be no other outcome. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Cross into... Oh, smashing header! Rice. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Spence. Aimed in towards the centre. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Stones makes the interception. Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon. Romero with a fine tackle. Danger averted for now. The cross comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tagliafico. Ooh, can he get onto this? Romero. Romero charging forward down that flank. He's got, takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
to perfection. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Foden plays it in. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's heaved it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Romero, forwards and with intent. Nice control. And the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Foden laid out to the left flank. Tries to get it clear. Senesi. Romero. Just about up to 75 minutes. Spence. Stones. White. Bellingham. Stones. White. Foden. Ball's gone out of play. Moved on forwards. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It is a corner. They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Kane. And the finish! What a climb! That's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Spence. Spence. Strong running down that left flank. That looks a good ball through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gordon spread out to the left. Time to deliver.
Bellingham. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Gordon.
England really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Kane.
Gordon.
Romero does really well to win the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's managed to get free. Palacios, that's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gordon. Out to the left it goes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tagliafico has been caught there, it's a foul. Simeone. Simeone. Argentina claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Messi with the short one. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Paredes. This might spell danger. Simeone. He has found a way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane. He's gone for goal!
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Foden. Bellingham with the delivery. Spence crossed in once more. And here's Gordon, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Romero. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the counter is on. He is through. Gordon! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gonzalez. And it gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Foden looking to get on the end of this. Romero attempts a clearance. Goes to finish! Hits off target and by quite a way. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Senesi, Tagliafico, Simeone. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And here's Gonzalez. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's a goal kick. Paredes. Decent progress down the left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Climbs up big! Needs a quality cross. Livramento have it back and can go again. Palacios. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Foden. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Play on. Over to the left. Gordon, it's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
2 minutes to be added on. Stones. Aim forwards. It's a good run down the right. But it's Livramento. Produces a cross. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. Paredes. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Palacios. Tagliafico. So that's it. It is all over. So it is just one step forward. 3 would have been ideal, but this is going to have to do for now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match ends with honours even. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all today.